Hello friends, today's topic is arrested for being homeless part 2. Let's rant.
I don't know what face it is right.
Oh, it started. Okay, so we're out in front of... Oh, I'm gonna drop my phone. We're out in front of Mini Hackney. So Kayla's gonna tell you what happened to her yesterday.
I was sitting on that bench right over there, waiting on the community service center to open, and me and my dog, and because there's nasty stuff underneath it that us humans has made it nasty under there. I didn't want my dog eating what was underneath her off the ground and making her sick. So I put a blanket on the bench beside me. And so she laid there and she ate her lunch, her breakfast, while I was cleaning up my backpack and throwing stuff away. Mind you, I was going back and forth to that trash can down there, and so I wouldn't make a mess on the ground.
So you're like cleaning out your bag.
Yes, ma'am. And the cop ended up pulling up when I was coming back from the trash can and said that took my name and everything down, and about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes after he was in his car for about 10 minutes, he come back, and he was the one, on August 31st, he even stayed at that factory. He's like, I just arrested you for the same thing on August 31st. From now on, if I see you doing this camping, I'm going to cite you and take you to jail every time. And so I wasn't camping, guys. I was sitting there waiting on this.
You were waiting on Mini Hackney to open and
feeding my dog so she wouldn't get sick from eating something underneath.
And you didn't have a tent. You just had your.
No, I had her blanket out. She was laying on her blanket. I wasn't on nothing.
You just had your backpack and a blanket. And they said
and
you were camping.
Bowl, yeah. That's what they said. Her food. They say that my dog's food and water bowl is considered camping gear. That would be like saying the world's food and water bowl for their pets is camping gear.
Well, I mean, everyone who hikes carries a water bowl, like attached to their belt, so they can stop.
Or something in their homes or traveling or anywhere, How is my food and water bowl the only ones that's censored out? Because he mentioned something about it the last time on August 31st when he arrested me, and he said.
And what was that over?
I had my belongings, her food and water bowl sitting at the bench down there at the fountain on 4th and Main, and that's when I first found out that they're considering food and water bowls for pets as camping gear, even though it's not. And they said I had too many bags that I couldn't carry anymore, but I didn't leave a mess over there, and I didn't have her food strung out or nothing. And I always make sure I clean up after my dog. She's legal, licensed, and everything. And yeah.
You put enough in there? First of all.
So I'm homeless out here in Joplin trying to get my own place, but right now we're just, the funding's not there right now, and I'm getting arrested because we're sitting on a park bench trying to stay out of trouble, trying to not, get a trespassing charge or anything like that. And I'm
what do you think about all this? Like, do you think like
it makes me want to cry? It really does. It hurts me because I'm tired of being homeless. I'm tired of being out censored or looked down upon because I'm homeless. Just because I carry a backpack or I'm homeless doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Yeah, there's this stereotype that homeless people want to be homeless, which I think is wild. Nobody wants to worry about what they're gonna do the next day or how they're gonna feed themselves. That seems crazy.
I stay on park benches or go every night. I walk up and down Main Street, and I'll admit it, sober or not, just so I can stay go from bench to bench because I don't want to sit at one bench too long and get a camping charge. Or
is that because the shelter, the beds are full up?
Yeah, the shelter's full. There's no shelter for dogs though.
There is no shelter for dogs.
We can't take our dogs with us, so I'm out here with her. I'm not, I'm not gonna go. I have nobody to take care of my dog. I've had her since she was 8 weeks old. She's my responsibility anyways. But I got nobody to take care of her that has a home. You know what I mean? Or if I did that, I would have done the shelter thing a long time ago to try and get in the program to get me in housing faster. But I don't have no way to do it.
Do you feel like the officer was like harassing you, kind of
Yeah, because he didn't have to mention that the last time rudely that he arrested me, and the fact that he's going to cite me and throw me in jail every time he sees me out here now.
When he approached you, did he act like he recognized you, or did it take him going to the car to remember that he'd done it before?
He kind of seemed like he recognized me, but he just took my name. He was like, I didn't know if you guys knew or not. You know, you're not supposed to be going through your bag now. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to go through my backpack, which is kind of like my purse, on the street. You know, I wasn't making a mess with it. I was throwing stuff in a trash can, but I didn't know that was illegal, that you weren't allowed to throw, you know.
Do you think if, like, maybe, like, I had been out here cleaning out my bag, that I would have the same interaction?
If they knew that you had a place and I didn't, yes, they wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't. If they know you have a place and they haven't messed you, it's like if, I swear, that once they find out you're homeless, they mess with you more.
Yeah,
like
because
they find reasons to get, you know.
I live downtown and I jaywalk all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Like, there's no crosswalks anywhere near my house or many downtown. So, you know, and they're arresting people for, like, jaywalking, and I've never been arrested for jaywalking. Why? I just don't understand what the disconnect is.
Well, see, okay, about 2.5 months ago, I went to jail for the first time in my entire 38 years, never been in jail. And I was over underneath the tree over here on 1st and Main, and by Dollar General here. There's a little tree, guys. And I was sitting there waiting on this cooling center to open, mind you, Sunday at 10 a.m. And I didn't have no warnings or nothing. I guess they had other people there before, you know, loitering or whatever it was. But I didn't know that, and I didn't get no warning or nothing. And I was my dog was actually sitting on the blanket, you know. Then I went straight to jail and was in jail overnight for it.
So, do you think, like, when Salvation Army has their meals, people down there, they wait for the meal at Salvation Army, right? Like,
what?
That when they have the meals at Salvation Army at Sally's, people wait around, right?
Yeah, like, right there in the alley, yeah. Yeah.
So they don't arrest them there, do they?
No.
So why are they arresting them on Main Street or giving them citations on Main Street? It doesn't really make sense.
They don't give them citations or arrest them at 8th and Market either, where they have the St. Vincent in the St. Vincent de Paul's over there on 8th and Market that gives us the
I mean, just
they don't arrest them there.
Like, logically, if you're waiting for food, you're going to be waiting. Like, it just seems insane that they're doing this.
And the tree, I was over there on the end of the tree when I got arrested, cooling off. Mind you, waiting on the cooling center to open it.
There's no like business. There's nothing back there, right?
It's just a tree.
Just a tree.
Yeah.
So probably like a public space, I would guess. So we're just out here, you know, not protesting, just raising awareness for what happened yesterday. Kayla was given a ticket for camping on this bench. She wasn't camping, she was just waiting on a meal at the community center where we are. So we're gonna be out here raising awareness all day. Do you mind if we say the officer's name? The one that issued the ticket? So it was asked around yesterday at the meal, and it seems this officer is harassing, like, many houseless people. It's not just Kayla that he's gotten twice. It's definitely several people. So his name is Jason Ullman. He is a officer at JPD. So we're going to be pushing for him to either get reprimanded, or, I mean, I preferably would want him to be fired. But, you know, the chief put out that article saying that, like, you know, that they were gonna take him to shelters, and so and the camping ordinance is only at night. It's not during the day. This was during the day, probably between 10 and 11 that this occurred. So, you know, I don't see the legality of, like, what the Joplin Police Department is doing. but also don't forget that the city council emboldened them with this ordinance. So go to your city council meetings, share this video, tell people Kayla's story. If you don't, this will keep happening. It's not illegal to be on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk right now. I got a bag. You know, Kayla's just cleaning out her bag. It's like if I sit on this bench and clean out my purse, are they gonna come arrest me? Are they gonna give me a ticket? I don't think so. Because I feel like this is it's gone beyond harassment. People are getting arrested for having blankets, having bags, sitting down, you know. And we've asked the city council, we've asked JPD 1,000 times, where are these people supposed to exist? The beds are full. There is no shelter. You're one paycheck away from being homeless yourself. So what are we supposed to do? What is the solution?
Everybody's homeless until they have a home. You know? It's just going broke. Everybody was maybe in the same position as I am. So
yeah, I'm one paycheck away, you know? We all are.
Yeah.
And
treat others how you want to be treated, man, because you could be in the same boat tomorrow. Or the next minute, the next day. And I hate it. I hate being homeless. I hate not having nowhere to go. You know, and nobody to turn to, because people nowadays think they're better than everybody, and we're not. We're all the same.
I think it's this like push toward like rugged individualism. Like people don't see the value in community anymore, helping each other. They're just like, oh, I got to be the best person. I got to have all the money. And then they're like, wait, what's going to happen when something bad happens? Who are you going to call? Because you've isolated yourself from everyone, and you treated people like shit, and now you don't have a community. Like community is important.
We all are in the same boat with the public restroom thing. Public restroom thing. None of us are going to be able to go in the stores or anything like that in the near future without, you know, because they're going to take public restrooms out since COVID happened. And all of us, we live in this country. We're all on hold right now.
Access to bathrooms is like it's pretty hard, right? Like yeah. They like board up the bathrooms at the park and
that they do, and I understand, yes. That is because one can ruin it for all and then pass people, but not that all of us are the same. They shouldn't look at us in disgust or treat us like crap just because they were treated bad by somebody else. Always treat others with kindness.
I mean, like people go into Walmart and like, you know, like once in a while you'll see someone who's accidentally pooped on the wall or you know, clogged up the toilet. You know, they don't board up the Walmart bathroom because one person had diarrhea. That doesn't make sense. Like
that, or they don't post about negatively on Facebook,
or they'll say like
because they have nowhere to go.
They'll say like people are doing drugs in the bathroom, but like I've seen many of people doing drugs downtown in the bars, but like they don't close those bathrooms. Like I don't know, it's just it just seems like a crazy thing to me that like they're literally trying to bar everything. Like you can't go to the bathroom, you can't sit down. Like what's next? Like you can't breathe. Like what are they gonna do? Like, you know. It's crazy. I'm frustrated.
Guys, come on down to Manhattan and support us, because this could be you one day. And I hope for God, pray God, it won't be. But it's not fair that I'm the only one, if that's the case, even though I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I keep track of the arrests on Joplin mugshots, and I'm seeing, at least. I bet it's about one person to two people per day arrested that I personally have served. So that seems crazy. That's like, it just like seems like I would feel like I was living in terror if I just knew that like any given moment I was existing and I just could be arrested for it.
Nation, if you're watching this, come by and see us. We've seen your truck, but you didn't stop in. We love you.
Okay, so we're headed back down here. If you guys want to come support us or you want to come hear Kayla's story, we have many other stories. We're just kind of hanging out, you know, sitting on the park bench. Okay, bye guys.
If you are homeless, be safe out there, and hopefully you can put yourself in a better position. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this video. Thank you for watching.